Hello, everyone. This is Chess Aniak here. First, I'd like to say thank you for watching and welcome aboard. Now, this video here, I'm going to do what I haven't done in a while, but I like to do once in a while, even though I like to keep it to a minimum. Talk about the Bible and chess. You know. So, I do a good case to our pastors, youth pastors, associate pastors, youth leaders, camp leaders, small group leaders, whatever you may be. You may be watching this. You might get an idea. But the season we're in right now, many call Easter, but some, and I like to call it resurrection season. When it comes right down to it, every season is resurrection season. And to begin this, you gotta wonder something here. What's very interesting about chess. Notice the kings. They have a cross on the top. I don't know if that's accident or some other meaning for it, but when I see a king with a cross on it, it reminds me of our king who carried a cross with him. Because wherever the king goes in chess, he carries the cross with him. And our king carried a cross for us. His name is Jesus Christ. Why did he do that? See, that's what this season's about, this resurrection season, as we celebrate resurrection of Jesus Christ. Although some will call it Easter. And but I like to call it resurrection because it's more meaningful. Because first of all, you have to resurrect, you have to die. And that's what Jesus did. Why did he do that? Because we're all sinners. We all have sinned. Lied, stolen, cheated. We're all guilty. But Jesus was not guilty, but he died anyway. For why? Because he chose to. It's the only way to bring us back to God. Because our death, his death, had to bring us back to God, because when we sinned, we were separated from God, and eventually had to go to a place called hell. And that's a sad thing. The only way to avoid that is to for God to send his son, Jesus Christ, to die for us. He died. But he didn't stay dead. He resurrected 3 days later for our salvation. And that's the thing. He's alive forevermore. And we can be too. But first, we must admit that we're a sinner. Believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross for our salvation. And he resurrected. And then we just got to ask him to be our Savior. That's it. So, if you've done that, congratulations. You're on your way to heaven with me. I'd like to see it. Will there be chess in heaven? We'll all be perfect, so I don't know how that's going to work. But I like to think there is. When we get there, we'll find out. You know, you think about when the kings have the cross, and everywhere the king goes, he carries a cross. Let us be reminded that our king carried a cross for us. All right, so that's it for now. So, like I say, this is Chess Aniac saying thank you for watching. See you next time.